Let's go sunning, it's so good for you. Let's go sunning, neath the sky.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Dun dun dun! Everyone, this is the professional scumbag. Here again in the darkest dungeon. Not again in the darkest dungeon, because well, I already played a 40-minute episode. That was very good because I managed to explain a bunch of things very good. Guess what? Didn't work. Apparently, you can't like click on the window and say, "Hey, record this window." It has to be like you have to get a screen capture and all that jazz. Actually, I need it to check, see if screen capture works. For the meantime, have a snippet of the video that was destroyed. I can see you get a little boo-boo action going on there. But I mean, just look at that face. Look at that face. Isn't it a beautiful young lady? Alright, so it's all good. It's good. Not like the old one. So we will begin this. And fortunately we no longer have good old house Valentine. This is the one I played on the first time. House Rancor. I don't know. Or no. Yeah. We're not House Dark. This is a dumb name for a house. You know. We are the great darkest family. Where else? Nothing suspicious in our basement. No Cthulhu monsters down there. No. I swear. Yeah, yes. Anyway. This is House Valentine Rises again. It's wonderful. It's boom. It's good. It's a wheel.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, But in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
I really like the art style of this game. It's so pretty. By pretty, I mean, like, somewhat disturbing. You know? Just keep hitting the microphone. Why do that? Don't hit the microphone. The microphone is not nothing to you. Either way, the whole game is in that art style. And also there's constant narration. So I'm going to talk over a large amount of it. I'm sorry in advance. Can we take stuff from the wagon? No? Okay. First of all, let's name our people. This is our crusader, Tiberius. He's a powerful warrior. Wait, what is he? He's a warrior of light. He fights better in light. And he's a God-fearing man. And he steals a lot of stuff. That kind of counteracts the God-fearing bit, but fuck it. Sorry, I'm trying not to swear, but still, I swear a lot because I'm a terrible person. Either way, yeah, he's got a heart. This is slick. He's a slick man. He fights stuff. He does underhanded tactics and is a known cheat in town. But he's got a hard head and quick reflexes, and he's good with a gun. So that's why we keep him around. I've already made. There you go. I've made a little story.
Run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
Excuse me, man. I was talking. Made a little.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion.
You punks! How'd you get surprised? In all my days, they've never been surprised. Maybe they've always been surprised. I can't remember anymore. Yeah, this game is all like RPG turn-based junk, and a lot of it focuses on where your people are. That's why being surprised is really bad, because like it doesn't matter as much with these two, because as long as he's in the front too, he's good. But Slick, he's much better, or the Highwayman class is better, like right here or right here. There are 4 spaces in total. Because his gun fires like 2 spaces, I think. Or it fires in a certain way. So it's better if he's actually like here, so he can shoot everyone. But in that case, you can only slash. Either way, yeah. Enough of my terrible explanations. Smite the punk!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
The Crusader is, well, look at him. He's a tank, DPS, all that junk. He's good against undead. And the Highwayman, he's ranged. He can stack some bleeding, but mostly he's just good at hitting targets in the back. And he also has an AoE ability. Oh, look, he got stuff. He got some gold.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
So yeah, he can, since he's here, he can shoot the people in the first 3 rows. Since he's a big guy, he takes up 3 rows. So like, yeah, that's good there. Or I could use this, shoot both of them, because he's got that ability. And he can only hit, the Crusader can hit the people in the first 2 rows, but since he's taken up both of those rows, I can't hit him. So I have to use the gunner to hit the gunner. I really should just be focusing down the gunner and then have Tiberius deal the tanking. But screw it! This is going well. This is going really well. I'm not used to going well in this game. Oh, he got wrecked. Like, what the hell? What's going on?
A powerful blow.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but how am I doing? Why does he have almost full health? What's going on? I'm scared now. I'm scared.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
I'm really scared. I'm fairly sure this chest is always trapped and never has anything inside of it, so I'm not even gonna try it. Yeah, got some gold, got some some deeds, some crests, which are made for upgrading the hamlet, which is like the main area. The Wheeled Explorer, he's better in the Wheeled. And you got flawed release. I'll show you some flawed release. Oh, wait, no, I don't. No, all my releases are perfect, ladies.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Look, it's up a spoopy. Everything kind of sucks at the moment. No, that trinket's this. Yeah. So here's sort of the goals as of now. The game isn't finished yet, so you can't go. You can't go and into the darkest dungeon and fight Cthulhu and all that junk. But here's all just missions that you're supposed to do in the meantime. These are just getting your guys up to higher levels, and then you have to beat all the bosses. How many bosses are there? There's a good amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 bosses in 4 areas. No. 3 areas currently. So I'm guessing 3 bosses per area. That's math. In case I didn't notice. Here's the graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Well, if they're in there, covered in the poisoned earth, why would they be awaiting oblivion? They'd probably already be dead. Unless we're like burying people alive now, in which case, I don't like that.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Okay. I'm gonna upgrade the stagecoach network.
More
Why did I do that? Why did I?
foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
I should not have bought that second upgrade. I should have upgraded the hero barracks. Either way, hopefully we'll get some deeds. And we'll hire these 2 lovely ladies.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Every single time that he like starts talking, I get just like this look on my face. It's like, eh. You can't see it, but I go, eh. So we've got this lady, believe it or not, lady, which we will call the doctor, and this lady we will call Joan of Boats. Joan of Boats. Not Joan of Arc. What are you talking about?
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Oh, by the way, yeah, you should probably no. When you put them in like this, that's how they get put in. So you can see here, he has the preferred position of these front 2 spaces. Slick is best in the 2 middle spaces. Doctor is best in 2 back spaces. And Joan of Boats is best. Oh my god, I have a different Joan of Boats, don't I? There we go. Yeah, the Highwayman and the Crusader are always the same, but then these 2 have randomized stats, I think. Or I think they all have randomized stats, but they have the same abilities every time. And then these 2 have randomized abilities. So I guess the Vestal is always best here, or has usually been best here. And now she's best here, I guess. And the Doctor's best in the back. Let's go.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
That should be good. Bandages stop bleeding. Food, you need that on occasion. Plus, you can restore a little, like 1 point of health. And then shovels can help you break through barriers.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Sax contents are yours. And then torches are very important. Because you dumb doctor.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Should we try one?
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Sweet.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh. On occasion, if you have maximum light level, or like the highest level of light level, you can scout when you get to a room and you can see what's ahead. Have a read. Oh, sweet. And that can show certain areas. Okay, it just showed up that one room has treasure in it, not an encounter. Doesn't help us because it might just... Oh, there we go. There's an encounter in this room. I was about to say, oh, there's nothing here. But there is. And we've already been shot. Have my Kool-Aid!
Cannot be left unanswered.
Whatever you do, just don't drink the Kool-Aid. Shoot these punks. It was a matzo mesh. It was a graveyard slash. Oh, that didn't kill him. I always attack the strongest monsters first and try and bring them down before I do stuff. Blinding gas, it stuns, but it doesn't do any damage. As you, so I'm gonna point on with my finger, but you can't actually see. So the abilities are, this one is ranged, and the accuracy bonus is, or base is 80, so he's an 80% chance of hitting. And then most abilities have damage modifications. Like, usually they do status effects but less damage. Like this one stuns, but won't do damage. Whereas this one does very little damage, but it also adds blight.
Well,
I'm gonna do that. They got damage and blight. Yeah, I probably should go through the Vestal is your healer, and also has certain abilities to add light. And this also makes it so it's harder for enemies to dodge. So, boom, more light. And the Doctor heals and does buffs, debuffs, and sometimes cures your guys' status effects. Oh, and probably should say this white bar, that's stress. If you get 100% stress, bad things happen.
Press this advantage.
Shit, son,
Give them
triple
no
kill.
quarter.
Ooh, baby, a triple.
Confidence surges as the enemy
I believe you.
crumbles.
I buffed him to have more damage.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, I hope we don't have to see what the stress, what 100% stress does. Let's just say it's not good. Or it can be good. But most of the time it's not good. Oh,
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
oh, sweet. My one major complaint about this game. Whenever you get items, they disappear. Sweet. Okay. Like, when you find, if you have extra food or bandages or anything, I mean, it might make sense that food might spoil. Or, like, medicines might go bad or something. But bandages, also that was very dumb of me.
Beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I should probably put up my torch a little bit. Let's put a little more. But, like, things like bandages and other stuff, they just disappeared for no apparent reason. And shovels, yeah, shovels, they're the most freaking useful thing, but they're expensive. So why would you just push... Oh, goddamn.
In a single
Oh,
strike.
thank you. What these cultist acolytes are good at is moving your dudes, which is not good. Heal Mr. Crusader, man. Let's see. Anything I've forgotten? Oh, you got shot in the boob. Play grenade these punks. Get blighted. Boom. I got a really weird Crusader. One time he just got all of the traits that just like made him hate humans. So whenever I fought like one of the cultists, he just would always one-shot him. It was really fun. Punk. Also, there's a fun guy. He's another tanky guy, and he's really, really freaking tanky, but he has 0% dodge. So he always takes hits, and even his animation is like, he just puts his arms out like, Come at me, bro. It's fun. Get punked, punk. Heal yourself here. Not looking great. Don't shoot the doctor. Oh, the doctor has been shot. Sure. Ha.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Oh. Let's see. You could use more help. Oh, by the way, the occultist, the crusader, the leper, and the vestal are the only ways you can heal, unless you get a camping supplies, which is very, very, well, not super rare, but only on certain kinds of missions. Disorienting blast. Give you more damage again. There we go. We'll slick get another double kill. Archblade! Archblade! Sorry. More damage! I don't think it stacks. Oh, it does stack. Holy crap, it does stack. And yet you only did 11 damage. Oh, he died.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Get wrecked. Oh, we don't have this hallway scouted, so... See?
Even
I brought a
the
shovel.
cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I brought a shovel, so I didn't die. I bought a shovel, I didn't die. If you don't have a shovel and you run into someone like that, it's really freaking annoying. Because, like, your guys take damage because they, like, hurt their hands on it. Oh my god, you lied to me. I was lied to. You suck. Can we use a torch? I think not having bright light reduces your, what's the word? Reduces your accuracy, which is not good. So, light it on up. Oof. Get blighted, punks. You missed. Oh god, no.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh god, no. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You didn't tell me this. Zell's accusation attacks. There we go. Read my bibliography, punk. There you go. I guess her next two turns we just moving. I don't want the Kool-Aid. The doctor does not want your Kool-Aid. It was the graveyard slash. Shoot these punks. I'm gonna only move with her since she's the one who sucks in her current position. Oh god. Heal a punk. Oh, that was the wrong heal. Oopsie. Either way, more plague grenade. Never mind. I know. That's why I brought bandages. Jealously accuse them punks. I love some of the names in it. They're so outrageous. They're just like jealous accusation. It's like freaking Batman up in this. I don't know why Batman was my first thing in mind. Get buffed, punk. Oh, that's locked, isn't that? I should have brought a key. Yes. Why did you resist that, you punk? I call a lot of people punks in this game. More accusations.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Shut up. Sweet, we got contents. A distinct lack of deeds I noticed, because we need deeds for our thing. Okay. Slick, you're the only one who actually is in good position. The rest of you are not in good... not very good. Excuse me, we have 100% light. Why did you get scared? Nobody wants your Kool-Aid. Oh god. Joan of Boats, no. Yes! She became virtuous.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
Yeah, so when you go on 100% stress, you either become virtuous or you become a dick. I don't know the actual word for the other one, but this one is like gives you a buff for the rest of the dungeon. I don't know what it does. What does virtuous do? Or vigorous? Yeah, vigorous. What does it do? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what does this do? No? Okay. It was a graveyard smash. Oh. Okay, Tiberius is gonna be useless for the rest of this mission. Or for the rest of this battle. You missed. You suck. Does this do any damage? This does not do any damage. Just plague him, I guess. Tiberius, move forward. I love that. It's such a dumb name. Bump in the night. Because he's whacking him. Get some heals up in this. Oh no. Oh. Oh, the doctor, no. Oh, the doctor is fearful. Oh god. Oh no.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
Oh, they're afflicted. And then afflictions, unlike virtues, last until you actually fix them. Which is dumb. I wish there was a way, like, I wish you could actually get your guys, like, you know, I mean, they freaking, I'm trying to think, I can't think. Yeah, your guys should actually be able to get a boost, you know, for doing things, like, in combat. They survived. Oh, Christ on a bike.
Reeling, about to break.
Now she's at death's door. Death's door means that they're pretty much dead. They have a chance of dying every single attack. Okay, good. Give your Kool-Aid to someone else. Don't give it to Joan of Boats. Slick. Become more emboldened. Don't bump my knight in the night. Death is coming. I'll devour. Oh, I can't. I don't read it fast enough. Get punked! Okay, yeah. Use Divine Comfort so everyone gets a little bit of healing. You suck, Tiberius. You failed, and now death comes for us all. And he's just like, oh, I'm sorry. I tried my best. Don't just stab him. Dick.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
There's still one more battle. Might be in this room or it might be in this room. Slick, you have the most health. Open this. Yep. I cannot now, but perhaps this can save me. What? How can that save you? It hurts when you're allies. Terror, madness. That is my German accent. I'm sorry. Shit, there's no one in here. Alright, we have to get to this room. It's the last. Fuck. There's our guy with our last guy with any health.
Traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
No, I don't want this. I don't like it. What's in here? Yay. Bunch of sweet junk. Please, please, no random encounters. Eat. Yes. Torch. Take.
Injury and despondence. set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Right, this is the final battle. We can oh, god damn it. I had so much faith. It's lost on you punks. I swear to God, you dick wolf. There you go. Tiberius, you know this is how you do. Do. This is how you do. Oh, this is all scary. Stop stressing everyone out, Doctor. Everyone's gonna be fine. Everyone's not gonna be fine. Everyone's gonna be dead. Wait, you're unholy. Does more damage to unholy targets because you're freaking smiting them. I don't care if you're afraid. Do something useful. Never mind. Oh good. Oh good. Oh no, Vestal, please be your turn. Heal everyone. This was a dumb idea. Why did I come in this room? I should not have come in here. I don't care, Doctor. Oh, we need to kill. We need to get killing. Please no. Tiberius, you're my MVP. I need you to be alive. I should not have come in this room. I should have left. I should have left the dungeon. I should have left the dungeon. Oh, Doctor. Doctor, give me the news. Oh, you suck, Doctor. I hate you. Oh no, everything's going to shit. And Slick's almost dead.
Teetering on the brink.
Right, Vestal, please be your turn next. Thank you, Jonah Boats. Yes, the grave can wait. Don't shoot Jonah Boats.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Oh, God. Okay, the vigorous person is giving up. Why did this is terrible. Right? I'm still wondering if we can win this. I don't think we can.
A wise general cuts losses and regroups.
It sucks so much. We were so close. We were so close. Damn it. I guess we have... Yeah, we can't win this. And everyone's going to die.
Failure
Because we have
tests the metal of heart, brain, and body.
I'm sorry, everyone. I was unable. But look at all them crests. Right. So, you are now afraid of the dark. You're good for... You can walk backwards now. That's nice. You are almost... You suck, but you hate monsters, so that's good. Oh, God. That did not go well.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
Okay, I'm now glad, because we got 4 people. And all of our dudes need to go off, and I swear...
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight.
God
The
damn
abbey
it,
calls
caretaker!
to the faithful.
Tiberius needs to be in there.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
I need more busts. Oh, if I had more busts, I could save Tiberius. Nope. Alright, let's go to the tavern.
Fresh kegs,
Slick,
cards, and curtained
get drinking.
rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Jonah Boats, get gambling. Doctor, start boning everyone. That's the only way to relieve stress. At least outside of combat.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. a zealous warrior.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Oh, you don't have anything to say, Proper?
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
Alright, everyone. Welcome to the town. Nothing bad happens here at all. We're all fine here. Everyone's wonderful. Nothing bad has ever happened to any one of our men or women who has been here. Just don't go into the tavern where everyone is badly injured and still, like, just completely, like, one of that guy, he can't even, like, look at a bug without being absolutely terrified, but, you know, it's fine here, I swear. You only have a 90% chance of dying. Shut up, Doctor, you're not helping our case. Either way, I'm gonna name our people. This lady right here. What should her name be? She looks like a Sonja. She's a Sonja. And then this guy. Renaud de Chat. I can't write Renaud de Chatillon. Renaud, even though that was the actual name of the first Crusader, we're going with Renaud. Renaud 2.0. This lady. What's this lady called? M. Vanessa Helsing. Hehehehe. And this person. E. de Jaliac. That's probably not how you spell it, but that was one of the people who helped with the Black Plague. Right, I'm gonna end these here first episode here, and then the next episode will be taking place right afterwards. Now I'm talking like the Doctor. Oh yeah, he's away. Oh, by the way, I just want to say I hate the caretaker. The caretaker is the worst person in the world. He just goes around. He takes up your stress things. Like I need this so my guys won't die in combat. You're just taking it. Yeah. Either way, I will.